What's up, boosters? Today we're gonna be playing some Anime Last Stand. They just released my favorite character ever. That would be Rimuru from the novel. Oh my goodness. This character's broken, so I'm gonna show you guys how to use it. I'll have some timestamps on the screen for each part of the video. I'm gonna be explaining Rimuru as a whole, showing you how to use Rimuru, and showing, just a quick speed run of just getting Rimuru to his max potential. I hope you guys enjoy and like and subscribe. If you do, of course. I have something a lot of you might need, and that'll be this guy right here. Rimuru, or True Dragon God. Now, this guy's insane. He sort of literally does everything in the game. So, I'm going to show you guys how to use him, because I know a lot of people are probably confused. And yeah, first, I'm going to just farm up real quick. And yeah. Alright, and we're back. So, here. Let's get started. So, Rimuru. On placement, he's not all that much. 56 range, 12,000 damage, or 12 million damage, 2-second SPA. No effects, no nothing. And I noticed a lot of people getting overwhelmed by the amount of stuff is just on the screen and holy passive, but not really. Because at the same time, these passives aren't really passive. It's just explanation of the skills. Like this is just showing the skills, and then this is just more skills and more skills. So literally, just none of that really matters. Let's get into it. I'll start from this crafting. Crafting. This is the entire point of the character. At the start of the game, you get a free Cthulhu, which would be perfect seal. And as long as you just start the game with any type of character, you can just get this. So, boom. Now you have Cthulhu. Cthulhu gives you weekend on every hit, which is pretty nice. Forms. So what you're gonna do is forget this one exists because this is just trolling. Just click like a few more buttons. Just go True Dragon. Fuck it. Next we have Gluttony. So Gluttony, how this works? You consume an ally. Since Ichigo's light, I'm gonna go to skill crafting, and boom. Now I can unlock the light skill. Since Johnny is nature, I'm gonna eat him, and boom, I unlock the nature. So on and so forth. Now next to the for the next skill, reality warping. If, for example, my team, I don't have a dark character or a fire character, so I'm gonna choose fire. I'm gonna click on the area around Rukia. I'm gonna eat Rukia. Now since this is my first time eating Rukia, I'm gonna get both water and fire because Rukia is water, and I just gave her fire. Now once this is back up, I'll show darkness. Alright, boom, darkness. So now let's go over these normal skills. Fire, burns, damage, and black fire. Water, freeze, crit rate, crit damage, and damage which destroys enemies. Earth, decay, decay, and 10% damage per effect. Light, solar flame, dark, summon. So the ones you're gonna want to go for, I would say me personally would be fire and Amaterasu. Afterwards, then just get the rest. The summons are good too, but yeah. We went over those. So now I'm gonna go over the Soul Gluttony first. So since we have Johnny's nature element, we don't really need him, so I'll showcase on him. Pretty much TLDR, you eat a unit, you can never place this unit back, but you get a permanent buff. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And after you get the skills, you no longer can access this, but that's where True Dragon comes to play. So for this, you need to sacrifice 1 million cash worth of units to True Dragon. And it's also a mini nuke once you get this, but that doesn't matter since you're doing everything already. So boom, 500k, right? And then another 500k, and that's 1 million. Now you have your ultimate skills. Let's go over these. Ifrit and Nyx, which is, I believe, fire and dark. 75% chance to summon. Detonate DLTs and deal 50% damage. This is just crazy. Let's get that. And now you'll notice that after you crafted that one, Ifrit and Nyx are back on the table. So you have to recraft these ones to have those ones back. So you craft the ultimate, then you just recraft the base ones. Terra. Heals base every 45 seconds, 20% damage per effect on enemy. Extra damage if base has -7 stocks. Automatically goes below -7. Now you have to create Odoline, which is water, and Gia, which is earth, or nature. Tsukiyomi. This is the one you're going to want to go immediately every single time. 90% crit rate, 250% crit damage, buffs nearby energy, Crit buffs equal range and damage. So any buff to crit gives him more range and more damage. And boom. Now he has, here, let me upgrade him to Flail. Now he just has full map range with 160% crit chance and 527 crit damage. That's crazy. Next we have, oh wait, first let me recraft these. Next we have Freya, Ifrit, which is burn, and Odoline, which is water. Enemies in range become flying. Ground allies in range become hybrid. 200 damage is flying. Now this one sucks. This one doesn't really matter, so I recommend water being the one that you're not gonna bring on your team if you are looking for like early game damage. And that one was just Cthulhu but upgraded. So now we're gonna max upgrade him. 3 billion, 2 second SPA, 565 range. Crazy amount of crit, crazy amount of crit damage. We're gonna go to stats here. Weakening, black flames, wind shear, stun, solar flames, blue flames, pressure, frostbite, and freeze. This character literally does everything. I'm pretty sure he even rewinds too in his passive. Let's see. Okay, so I'm not reading all that, so you can take my word for it. I think he does rewind. But anyway, at this point, this is where Soul Gluttony comes into play. And as a thought, oh yes, I don't really say that, but what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna sacrifice Johnny. Right, Soul Glutton, Rookie. Then I'm gonna Soul Glutton, Ichigo. Then Idol. And now, this is my last unit that I need to use Soul Gluttony on. So, watch what happens. Yeah. And it's like a nuke, whatever. You can use this to automatically sacrifice, but I'm not sure. But I think it gives less damage boost. Actually, I'm gonna test it right now. Oh, and here, 75% damage per unit slot sacrifice. Forgot to showcase this one earlier. And let's see. Remember last time I believe we were 29 billion, 3 billion. Yeah. This is like a quick way to do it. So like, oh yeah, he also gets money or gets damage based on your money. This goes infinitely, by the way. So yeah, yeah. So he has these 2 nukes. Execute all non-boss enemies. Execute enemies. Gain their you gain their magic skill. Doesn't really matter. Any time stops the map for 6 seconds. Also, it doesn't matter. This can be used multiple times. Basically, all enemies in range and not affect bosses. Disabled in tournaments. Also, doesn't really matter because you're already doing that. And yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how to use this in a real match. Yeah, let's get to it. Alright guys, so we're here in the Naruto Siege. This is going to be probably a pretty popular game mode right now. So I'm going to show you guys how to realistically use Rimiru outside of an infinite. Here we have all of the elements, so this should be pretty easy for me to showcase. I hope Ichigo can definitely kill this early game. So you're going to want an early game unit, for sure. Because you like playing Rimiru down round 1 is not bad. So like instantly True Dragon mode, Gluttony. Then we're going to Gluttony. Can actually save time here. We're gonna use Reality Warp, go to Fire, boom. Boom. Now that I use Fire, I can skip my guts, go straight to Sid, and eat Sid, boom. Now, I'm gonna place down all my units right here. I'm gonna keep Rukia. Here, look. I'll keep Rukia there. Place down all my other units. Right. And I'm gonna start Soul Gluttony, using Soul Gluttony on them, while also upgrading my skills. And we keep Rukia because she's gonna be the one I'm gonna use for my True Dragon. And then we'll use Soul Gluttony on her later. Pretty tedious to use on certain modes, but at the same time, like, look at these stats already. This is just insane, right? Like, I max out on my skills. I need all of them, right? I have all these effects. Rukia just needs to. Well, I just need money, really. This one doesn't really have a lot of money. But this is just like one example, you know, of like you don't need, you don't even need money for this guy. You don't even have to upgrade him. I upgraded him just because I wanted more range. Like you literally just you don't need that, right? Like he has summons. Well, he should have summons. Yep, there they are. He has summons on the way. He has every like almost every effect in the game. He's doing 600 million DPS, killing 50 billion enemies with 1 billion damage. He freezes, stuns, weakens. Like he like literally just has everything, you know. And now I'm going to just speedrun, showing like everything on Rimiru as a final recap for those who need it, of course. And yeah, for those who followed along, thank you for watching and peace out. Okay, boom, let's get into it. So look, we're gonna place our farm, and then we're gonna place our other farm, and then we're gonna place our early game unit, and then we're gonna place Rimiru, and then we're gonna auto upgrade our farms. We're gonna form select, we're gonna go True Dragon. We're gonna reality warp into an element we don't have. Then we're gonna use Gluttony on that element, on that character. We're gonna then place our other units we have. We're gonna Gluttony them. Oh, wrong thing. I'm gonna use Gluttony. We're gonna start skill crafting because enemies are trying to get high. Then we're gonna continue to Gluttony after using Reality Warp on Dark. Then we're gonna spend our 1 million. Now after we just consume their 1 million. Oh. And after we just consume their 1 million, we're going to craft every single skill. Now that we've crafted every single one of our skills, we're going to place on all of our units. Then we're going to Soul Gluttony every single one of them, one by one. And then boom. Now we have Rimiru with 23 billion, infinitely scaling because of our cash. Every single skill. 3 nukes. And 2-second SPA. Hey, welcome to the outro. I'm sorry if this video seems a bit rushed. It kind of was. Thank you guys for watching, and any game recommendations or questions, comments, you know, just leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that jazz. And have a blessed and wonderful day. Love you all.